1 in chapter number 2. Today we are going to start with new chapter from a Maths NCERT book, chapter number 3, data handling. In this chapter, we will be studying all about data, how to represent data in a tabular form. So let us start with part 1 exercise 3.1, which is based on range and arithmetic mean. So let's begin. So now you all must be wondering, what is range and what is arithmetic mean? Range is the difference between highest and the lowest observation. Suppose any data is given to you. You have to find out which is the highest value and which is the lowest value. Then find out the difference, highest minus lowest. So that will be your range. So what is arithmetic mean? Formula is sum of all observation upon total number of observation. Whatever numbers are given to you, just add them upon total number of observation. That will be your arithmetic mean. So now let us start with exercise 3.1. Super Maths NCERT book, page number 62. Question number 1. Find the range of heights of any 10 students of your class. We have to find out here range. The difference between highest and the lowest observation. You simply have to subtract h minus l. That is highest observation minus lowest observation. So first step you have to write, let the height. So here we are finding out height in centimeter. Let the height in centimeter of 10 students be. So we are writing this data by our own. Let us take 120, 124, 126, 128, 132, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 136, 138, 140, 144 and 146. So next step is we have to find out here range. So right here, range in centimeter, that is equal to highest minus lowest. So students, according to this data, highest value is 146 and the lowest value is 120. So subtract 4 minus 2, 2. 6 minus 0, 6. So our range is coming 26 centimeter. See students, here answer may vary. Why? Because maybe you are taking different data. If you are taking the same data, your range will be 26 centimeter. But if your data is different, what you will do? You will write down the heights of 10 students, then subtract highest minus lowest, that will be your range. Question number 2. Organize the following marks in a class assessment in a tabular form. See students, here marks are given and we have to represent in a tabular form. So first step is arrange the data in the ascending order. Ascending order means chote se bada. So now we have to draw the frequency table. So here I have written marks, telemarks and frequency. What is frequency? How many times the number is coming. For example, 1. So here 1 is coming only one time. So let us draw this tabular form. Marks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So telemark for 1. So 1 is coming how many times? One time. So frequency of 1 is 1. And telemark for 1 is 1 vertical line. 2 is coming 2 times. So telemarks for 2 is 2 vertical lines. 3 is coming only 1 time. So telemark for 3 is 1. 4 is coming 1, 2, 3. 3 times. So draw here 3 vertical lines. 5 is coming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is coming 5 times. So draw here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5th line will be diagonal. You will not write the vertical line. You will draw the diagonal like a cut. Now 6 is coming how many times? 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 is coming 2 times. 1, 2. 8 is coming only 1 time and 9 is coming 1 time. So right here 1, 1. So on the basis of this, let us do some questions. First part, which number is the highest? So students, on the basis of this data, which is the highest number? 9. So right here 9. Second part, which number is the lowest? So the lowest number here is 1. So let us write here 1. Third part, what is the range of the data? Range is the difference between highest and the lowest observation. So let us write here range is equal to highest minus lowest. So highest number here is 9, lowest number is 1. So range is coming 8. Fourth part, find the arithmetic mean. So let us write down the formula. Arithmetic mean, that is equal to sum of all observation upon total number of observation. Sum of all observation upon total number of observation. So students, these numbers we have arranged in the ascending order. You have to add them. If you add, what is the sum coming? 100. So let us write here 100 upon total number of observation. कितने observations है? So if you count these are 20. So 20 observations are there. 0, 0 cancel. 2 5s are 10. So arithmetic mean is coming 5. Question number 3. Find the mean of the first 5 whole numbers. So students, what are whole numbers? The counting numbers which starts from 0. So first let us write down here first 5 whole numbers. Right here first 5 whole numbers are start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. We have to find out here mean. So right here mean is equal to sum of first 5 whole numbers. Sum of first 5 whole numbers upon total number of whole numbers. Upon total number of whole numbers. So now let us find out their sum. Sum is 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 upon total number of whole numbers are 5. 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 2 9, 9 plus 1 10. So sum is 10 and total number of whole numbers are 5. 5 2s are 10. So mean is coming 2. Question number 4. A cricketer scores the following runs in 8 innings. Find the mean score. We have to find out here mean score. So let us write down the formula. Mean score is equal to sum of all observation upon total number of observation. So let us find out the sum. 58 plus 76 plus 40 plus 35 plus 46 plus 45 plus 0 plus 100 upon total number of observation. So how many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 upon 8. So if you add these numbers, sum is coming 400. So let us write here 400 upon 8. 8 5s are 40 and 0. So mean score is coming 50. Question number 5. Following table shows the points of each player scored in 4 games. So in your books you can see this table drawn. So here player A, B and C are written. They played in 4 different games. Game 1, Game 2, Game 3, Game 4. And points are written. On the basis of this table, let us answer the following questions. First part, find the mean to determine A's average number of points scored per game. We have to find out here mean score of A. So let us write here mean score of A. Mean score of A, that is equal to sum of observation upon number of observation. So what is the sum? 14 plus 16 plus 10 plus 10 upon number of observations are 4. 14 plus 16 30, 30 plus 10 40, 40 plus 10 that is 50. So right here 50 upon 4. So divide 50 by 4. 4 ones are 4. 10, 4 twos are 8. Now put decimal point, it will be 20. 4 fives are 20. Remainder is 0. So answer is 12.5. So mean score of A is 12.5. Second part, to find the mean number of points per game for C, would you divide the total points by 3 or by 4 and why? So let us see what are the points scored by player C. Game 1 he scored 8 points. Game 2 11 points. Game 3 he did not play. And game 4 is 13 points. So would you divide the total points by 3 or by 4? So we will divide total points by 3 as he played only 3 games. So let us write here mean score of C is equal to sum of observation upon number of observation. So what will be the sum? 8 plus 11 plus 13 and number of observations are 3. 8 plus 11 19, 19 plus 13 32 upon 3. So if you divide it is coming 10.666 till infinite. So or we can write 10.67. Third question, B played in all the 4 games. How would you find the mean? So let us see what are the points scored by player B. So player B scored in game 1 0 points, game 2 8 points, game 3 6 points and game 4 4 points. So let us write here mean score of B. Mean score of B, that is equal to sum of observation upon number of observation. So sum is 0 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4 upon 4. Here number of observations are 4 as player B played in all the 4 games. So let us add 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 8 18 upon 4. So divide 18 by 4. 4 fours are 16. Put decimal point, it will be 2 and 0. 4 fives are 20. So write here answer 4.5. So mean score of B is 4.5. Fourth part, who is the best performer? So students, we have calculated mean score of A, B and C. So let us see which is greatest among these 3. Mean score of A was 12.5. Mean score of B was 4.5. And mean score of C was 10.66. So out of these 3, which is greatest? 12.5. So let us write here. Therefore, A is the best performer. Why he is best performer? Because 12.5 is greatest among all 3. Question number 6. The marks out of 100 obtained by a group of students in a science test are 85, 76, 90, 85, 39, 48, 56, 95, 81 and 75. On the basis of these marks, we have to find First part, highest and the lowest marks obtained by the students. So students, just look the marks. Which is the highest marks here? 95. And the lowest marks are 39. So right here, highest marks is equal to 95 and lowest marks is equal to 39. Second part, range of the marks obtained. We all know what is range now, the difference between the highest and the lowest observation. So let us write the formula here. Range is equal to highest minus lowest. So highest value is 95 and lowest value is 39. So 95 minus 39, that is 56. Third part, mean marks obtained by the group. We have to find out mean. So right here, mean is equal to sum of observation upon number of observation. So if you will find out the sum of these all the marks, the sum is 730. 730 upon and number of observations are 10. So now let us divide. 0, 0 will be cancelled. So mean is coming 73. Question number 7. The enrollment in a school during 6 consecutive years was as follows. So these are the enrollment in a school during 6 consecutive years. We have to find the mean enrollment of the school for this period. So here we will write mean enrollment is equal to sum of all observations upon number of observations. So now we will add all these 6 consecutive years divided by 6 as number of observations are 6. So if we are adding, we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 upon 6. So divide by 6, it will be 2058. So therefore, the mean enrollment of the school for this given period is 2058. So students, question number 8 and 9 will be a homework. You have to solve in the same way as I explained you. You have to find out the range wherever data is given. आपको range निकालना है by highest minus lowest. Whichever is the highest number minus lowest number. You have to find out the mean by sum of all observations upon number of observations. Students, that's all for today's class. I hope you all understood Guri ma'am's class. So chapter number 3, exercise 3.1 we have completed. Practice all these questions at home. Now next class will start with exercise 3.2. So stay connected, do like, share and subscribe the channel. Take care. Bye-bye.